What's going on, guys? I'm Juice Trades, and I'm going to be talking about my strategy, how I learned to trade, and just the steps to get there, or to where I'm at. On Instagram and TikTok and some YouTube comments, I've been getting a lot of DMs asking me like, how did you start trading? I'm just getting into it. All this other stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to make a video and explain all of it. And yeah, I don't edit my videos, so I'm just going to transition into it now. So basically, where I think everyone should start, and that's where I started, is the TJR Bootcamp, his latest one, not Path to Profitability. But you should watch that too, regardless. But watch TJR's Bootcamp. Watch every single video up until the very end, and also do the homeworks. And once you're done with the bootcamp, if you're going to trade his strategy or you're going to make your own strategy where you use the confluences that you learned from TJR during the bootcamp onto a demo account. And when you're done with the demo account, or when you set up your demo account, you need to go 3 months profitable using whatever strategy you choose, right? That's what TJR suggests. That's what I did. And, as soon as I graduated from college, hit 4 months profitable into December. And that's when I started to pick up on PB Trading's strategy. Now, before I learned PB Trading strategy, I started out with their ICT for Dummies series, and I watched all of their recaps, at least Blake's, because, Patty has some issues with his YouTube channel at the moment, unfortunately. But, go watch the ICT for Dummies series and all of Patty and Blake's trading recaps. With the ICT for Dummies series, they're going to go in depth on all ICT concepts, what they are, and then even into some of their strategy and what they're looking for. And they also have other videos, identifying concepts within their strategy and actually teaching their strategy on their YouTube, all for free. So that's why I learned the MEC and PDI model. And I've been trading that for 3 months consistently now, throughout the quarter end of November, all of December, and now into January. So almost 3 months. Went profitable in November, even December, and trading new strategy in December price action, still went profitable, and now into January. Not profitable in January, but we're green this week. So we're still doing good. And that's where I've, picked up all my trading strategy stuff. A lot of my psychology-based stuff that I like to watch, because these traders have great psychology videos and they bring up great points, is Eval Trading, Veto Trades, Tory Trades, and Dodgy. Great psychology, great, if you don't like PB's model, or PB Trading's methods and strategies, confluences, whatever, go check all 4 of those guys out. They have fantastic ways of trading, and I highly suggest all 4 of them to new traders, even TJR. A lot of people say that TJR is good for basics. No, he's not that good of a trader just for the basics, obviously. But if you don't like PB stuff, go check them out. They have fantastic videos on psychology, trading, concepts, strategy, everything. Now, psychology, I use them for. And now, what am I doing now myself? Well, right now I'm trading on 2 funded accounts. One is passed and one is still in the eval stage. Just haven't really found that much success on it. And, Trade Sinker, not even that is expensive, but I got my 50K account for Alpha Futures for free. So I don't have an API key or something like that. So I can't trade sync it with my Apex account. So 2 funded accounts, Apex and Alpha Futures. And that's where I'm currently at, is trying to get my first payout. So that's the timeline for me. Everyone's on their own separate timeline, and just to give you like a retrospect of like a timeline, I guess, of where I'm at, is that I took like a year just to gather information and who I wanted to start like learning from, choosing a mentor, Discord or whatever, on to finding a strategy like a year into trading, and now finally getting started of working on my first payout. So right now, I haven't got my first payout yet, and it's been a year and around 2.5 months of me knowing what trading is, and 2 months of me actually trading a profitable strategy. So, everyone's on their own timeline, but just remember that if you're semi new like me and you haven't gotten your first payout yet, and you're wanting to know, where to, who to go to for, psychology, where do you want to go for concepts and basics, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make a video for that too. But this video is just to let you guys know what I trade and how I got to this point. So yeah, I'll see you next time.